Cheryl Richardson, Stand Up for Your Life, a practical step-by-step plan to build inner confidence and personal power. Get ready to unleash your inner power and reach your greatest potential with Cheryl Richardson's book, Stand Up for Your Life, a practical step-by-step plan to build inner confidence and personal power. This summary will guide you in developing a solid personal relationship with yourself, harnessing spiritual energy, overcoming fear, and living a purpose-driven, authentic life. The author presents 8 key steps for standing up for your life, such as self-awareness, tapping into your inner resources, and pursuing greatness in various aspects of life. Embrace your spiritual growth and make a powerful contribution to others by following the transformative path outlined in this compelling summary.
Stand Up for Your Life. In her book, Stand Up for Your Life, Cheryl Richardson reveals that standing up for oneself is the first step to unlocking great potential. She emphasizes that having a robust personal relationship with oneself is key to engaging the power within. Cheryl outlines 8 significant steps that help individuals identify and overcome the barriers that prevent them from attaining their deepest desires. These include developing self-awareness, determining one's values, not hiding one's power, and standing up for oneself. She highlights that the process of standing up for oneself can elicit fear, but it is essential to recognize that it only makes one dependent. Emphasizing that self-betrayal has grave consequences, Cheryl advises individuals to prioritize their personal and spiritual development to increase emotional fortitude. By committing to change, positive shifts happen in life, and the thoughts draw one closer to their goals. Discovering your spiritual core. Learn how to connect with your spiritual self through self-reflection, meditation, and trusting your inner guidance system. To discover your true self, you must ask yourself some tough questions. By identifying the areas of your life you wish to change, you can create a mental image of a fresh and better outcome. By establishing a spiritual roadmap and recognizing that every situation is a chance to develop spiritually, you can gain the power and confidence to make a significant contribution to the world. Connecting with your spiritual side requires a commitment to self-reflection. One way to achieve this is through daily journaling and recording of your emotions. Another way is to meditate to become still and shut out external distractions, paying attention only to your thoughts and feelings. Trusting yourself is an imperative component of spiritual growth. Honor your needs and promises to yourself. Learn to rely on your feelings as your inner guidance system. With the conscious commitment to your own inner development, you take that big step forward to a better, more fulfilling life, as well as making a great contribution to others. Discover your core values. To reconnect at a deep level, identify your core values by selecting the most crucial values from a list of words that reflects your values. Embrace the idea of being the best you can be. Write these values on index cards and post them where you will often see them to remind you of your main values. Make a list of the changes you need to make to embody these values and boil it down to the 3 biggest changes you have to make. By taking these steps, you take a leadership role in your life and move towards fulfilling your divine assignment. Unleashing your inner power. The key to accomplishing great things in life is tapping into your inner power. This power source stems from your spiritual energy, which reflects your true self. By acknowledging and expressing this power, you can create a life that resembles a magnificent work of art. However, it is essential to recognize how we sometimes hold back our power. One way we do this is by thinking negatively, which can create negative experiences. We need to silence our inner critic and listen to our inner dialogue to eliminate such limiting thoughts. Moreover, we should pay attention to how we express ourselves, such as avoiding power-sapping expressions like, "I'll try," instead of a definite, "yes," or "no." We should review power-cutting actions such as procrastination or staying in a distasteful job that can diminish our power. Taking full responsibility for our talents and strengths and finding ways to access and express our power is the key to achieving greatness. Stand up for yourself. Learn to establish strong boundaries and take ownership of your life to avoid the loss of power and protect your energy. Do you often find yourself in situations where you allow others to decide for you or steal your time, energy, or peace of mind? If so, it's time to take ownership of your life and establish strong boundaries to protect yourself from injury. Many of us are taught from a young age to put other people's needs first, but constantly trying to please others leads to a loss of power. It's essential to strike a balance and not diminish your power by avoiding conflict and failing to express differing opinions. To establish strong boundaries, make a list of behaviors that people are no longer allowed to commit, such as nagging. It's crucial to list your rights and the support you are entitled to, such as help around the house, and steps you can take to protect your time and energy. Identify the people who make it necessary for you to set boundaries and why you need to establish them. It's important to understand that your thoughts are like magnets. What you think about and focus your attention on shows up in your life. Thus, you need to speak up and ask for support from a partner or support group. If someone insults you or breaches your boundaries, make it clear that such behavior is not allowed and follow up with action. If the insults persist, walk away and terminate the interaction. In conclusion, when you take ownership of your life, you engage a powerful divine force to support your efforts. Remember, establishing strong boundaries will help you protect your energy and avoid the loss of power. Building stronger courage muscles. The key to building emotional strength and confidence is confronting your fears. Expanding your comfort zone becomes possible when you eliminate fears one by one. To develop courageousness, begin by listing your fears, then consider what you could achieve without them. Ponder what you might regret if you did not act courageously. Recall past accomplishments to encourage yourself and find a symbol, a courage talisman, as motivation. Facing fears requires taking concrete steps such as fulfilling dreams, being bold, confronting fears related to profession, finance, and physical issues, and standing out from others. Decide on your goal and identify your purpose, last 5 successes, and courage talisman. Center your life around your values and aim to improve the lives of others while working on your goal. This process will prepare you to strive for greatness and realize your spiritual essence. Courage is contagious and soon gives you the strength to conquer all of your fears.
In conclusion, Stand Up for Your Life assists you in tapping into your inner power and fulfilling your highest vision. Through developing self-awareness, establishing clear values, and not hiding your power, you set the stage for personal growth and spiritual progress. As you make life changes and seek to be great, you allow yourself to live a life of integrity while also helping and inspiring others. Furthermore, connecting to your inner core through journaling, meditation, and trusting yourself enables you to express your true self and live a purposeful life. The book encourages you to contribute positively to the lives of others, while taking on the responsibility of creating your life as a work of art.